Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Unit 6 review number 2, video number 1. So remember that this first side is no calculator section. Show all of your work. So you have to complete the table below. Now, remember, when you are completing the table below, I highly recommend that you use your little cheat sheet right here. Okay? This is what's supposed to help you when solving these problems. Okay, so the first one, when we put it into radical notation, that means we write it using a radical. So the 16 goes underneath the root. The number below, that's our root. And then the number on top is our exponent. Okay? And now when we're solving that, we just look at our sheet. I'm at the fourth root. So I go to the fourth root. I'm trying to find 16. And, excuse me, it's 2. So I come over here, my first step, so that's 2, but that's still, I need to take that 2 to the 5th power. So I come back over here, 2 to the 5th power is 32. And I am done. Final answer. Okay, so number 2, I have to bring it over to this way. So I know that negative 243 stays in parentheses. 5 is my root, that goes below, and 2 is my exponent. Okay, so now going this direction, negative 243 to the 5th power, it's not just 3, it's going to be a negative 3. And then negative 3 squared is negative 3 times negative 3, which is positive 9. Okay, so number 64, number 3. Let's rewrite it. There's a 64 underneath. We have a 3, and then my exponent is the negative 4. Okay, so looking at our sheet, cubed root of 64 is 4. So it's still to the negative 4th power. So when my exponent's negative, drop it like a tot. We put a 1 on the top. And 4 to the 4th. And then I need to solve it. I go 4 to the 4th power, and it's 256. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3. Why don't you try number 4? Go ahead and pause the video and see how you do. Okay, so I did the first part, 4, or the square root, the 4th root of negative 81 to the 3rd power, but as I'm trying to solve that, to evaluate it, I can't take the 4th root of a negative number, so this is no real solution. Okay, if it's an odd root, yeah, I could do that, but it's not. Okay, and then number 5, go ahead and pause the video. Good luck. Okay, so rewriting it in rational exponent notation, it'd be 216 to the 2/3. And then evaluating it, the cubed root of 216, just trying to find cubed root of 216, is 6. And then 6 squared, which is right above it, is 36. Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Number 6. graph the function described. I need to graph a square root function with a domain of -2 to infinity and a range of -3 to infinity. So that tells me a couple things, that my initial point is -2, -3, and since it's -3 to infinity, my range, that means it's going up. So here we go. -2, -3, up 1, right 1, up 2, right 4. And there we go. Okay, so number 7, a square root function with a range, so they're telling me the range of -infinity to 5. So that tells me that it's going down, and an initial point, so they're not telling me where it is, but it's in quadrant 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. The only thing I have to make sure of is that my range is 5. Okay, so all they care about is that highest point, and then after that I have to go down. So I'm going down 1, right 1, down 2, right 4. Okay, and if you get something different from me, that's fine. The only thing, it has to be in this quadrant, and then it has to be on the 5 for the range. Okay, those are the only thing that 100% has to be. Okay, so next one we have to do a cube root with an initial point. So they're telling me my point is 1, -4, and the domain is -infinity to +infinity. So here we go. We're going to go to 1, -4, and if you forgot what the pattern is, it's up 1, right 1, up 2, right 8, but then I have to go down 1, left 1, down 2, left 8, okay? So please, 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 please do not forget the pattern, okay? So here we go. Up 1, right 1, up 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, left 1, down 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is the one that makes the S. All right, number 9. Select a graph or graphs below that have a range from -infinity to 0. So if it's -infinity to 0, that means it's going down. Okay? Which ones are going down? Is A going down? No. B? No. C, well, yeah, C's going down, so that's our -infinity, and there's 0, so C sure does work. And D? Nope. All right, number 10. It says to select a domain of -infinity to 1. Okay? Now, I know this is different because we've never talked about, because these are all square roots, we've never talked about square roots that have a domain of -infinity. Okay? So we're going to look a little bit different. This domain is from 1 to infinity, so no. This one is going to the right at 1, 2, 3, -3 to infinity, so no. But C starts at -infinity and goes to 1. And the same thing with D. Okay? All right. Let's just keep going. We're on a roll. Calculators are now allowed. Okay? Woohoo! Show all your work. We're just going to do the first couple and then I'm going to pause the video. Okay? So when we're doing this, the first thing that I want to do is to multiply my coefficients. So I have negative 10 times 4, which is negative 40x. And then I need to add my exponents. Okay? I don't know if you want to do it off to the side or do it in your head, but 3 plus 2 gives us 5. And it's 5 over 5. Excuse me. And then I just have to reduce it, which just ends up being negative 40x. All right, number 12. You always want to check inside, can I simplify everything? And if you can't, which we can't, I'm going to take this negative 3 and distribute it to everything. So everybody gets a new variable, or a new exponent, I'm sorry. So 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. If my exponents are negative, I drop them like it's hot. If they're already on the bottom, I bring them to the top. So I got y15 over 3 cubed x cubed. And then I'm not done because I need to simplify what 3 cubed is. And 3 cubed is 27. So we have 27x cubed. All right. Number 13. Remember, we multiply the coefficients. 4 times 7 is 28, and it's going to be negative 28. And then we add the exponents. 3 plus 8 is 11. Okay. Always, always, always check, can I simplify what's inside? And if I can't, I give an exponent to whatever doesn't, and then I distribute. My bases stay the same. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6, so that's 6 over 4. And then I need to go ahead and reduce everything. 9 squared is 81. And then 6 divided by 4, I can actually reduce that to 3 over 2. And that's it. Okay, well, I'm going to pause the video right there because the bell's about to ring. So that's 1 through 14. And then the next video will pick up at number 15. If you have any questions, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off for Algebra 2, Unit 6 Review number 2, video number 1. Thanks for watching.